welcome back to my channel, The Elite Nurse Lifestyle, where we discuss all things fashion, but most importantly, fragrances. If this is your first time here and you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. And for all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for continuing to watch. So guys, as I've mentioned previously, I am approaching the 1,000 mark, right? And just want to remind you guys that if we hit 1,000, that I will be giving away $100 gift prize. Okay, so guys, let's keep going and get us there. From the title of the video, as you can tell, we are going to be talking about some of the dopest spring fragrances that you can have for the spring season. Okay, I'm giving you the hottest of the hottest spring fragrances. Okay guys, so let's get into it. So we have 10 fragrances that I'm going to share with you that are the most popping spring fragrances. And let me just get this one out the way. I shared a separate video previously, I think it was last week, about this fragrance, so I'm not going to go too in depth. I'm not going to give all the notes and things like that, just, you know, the main ones that I get. So guys, Musk Therapy. This one is a no-brainer, guys. This fragrance I love this fragrance. Okay, it's so beautiful. It's a little musky. Oh, it's fruity, it's citrusy, it's a mood elevator. It is one of those fragrances, guys, you're having a bad day, it's gonna just elevate your mood. It is so beautiful. Okay, and the notes I get most in this is that creamy sandalwood, a little bit of musk, and it also is a little woodsy as well. Absolutely gorgeous fragrance. I'm not going to stay long on this because I did do that separate video, so go check that out if you haven't already. The next fragrance, guys, is from the house of Parfums de Marly, and this one is a beautiful version, flanker of Delena, a more fresher, a little bit greener, and it's none other than Delena La Rose. And guys, this fragrance, it is beautiful, soft rose green. It has lychee, it has rose, it has a little bit of woodiness at the base. Just a gorgeous, softer version. If you don't like Delena or Delena exclusive, this is a lighter version, and I think it's just really beautiful and I think more appealing. It doesn't have that sharp rhubarb note that you get in the original Delena, and it's just a great rose fragrance. If you're not a rose lover, this would be a great one to start, you know, to get into that note. Beautiful spring fragrance, Delena La Rose. Next one on the list is from the House of Creed, and I know if you've been watching my videos, you've heard me rave about this fragrance as well. This is an OG in the fragrance community, and I've mentioned before, it's pretty much a perfect fragrance for pretty much any season because it's that powerful. It's a powerhouse, guys. This fragrance, Creed Aventis For Her. This one, y'all, it's just citrusy, aromatic. It's gonna hold you at least 8-10 hours, guys, no joke. It's a little woodsy, but also very fruity, citrusy, but balanced so well where it's not like juvenile, fruity, citrusy, you know, just absolutely gorgeous fragrance. I'm not gonna stay long on this one either because I've spoken so much about this one. Creed Aventis For Her. It's gorgeous fragrance for, you can wear this out on a special occasion. You know, if you're having like a black tie affair, this one would be perfect for such an occasion, guys. Creed Aventis For Her. Get your nose on it. Stunning fragrance. The next fragrance on the list, guys, is a beautiful fragrance from the house of Byredo. And this one is for those of you who may not like rose fragrances as much, but I'm telling you guys, I was that person, okay? I was not typically a fan of rose because, you know, you usually get that greener, almost like you've like freshly picked rose that's so green and just very given old cupboards type thing. These new rose fragrances, guys, they're the bomb. Like Delena changed that, okay? And so now these rose fragrances, they're doing what it's supposed to do. And this one is none other than Rose of No Man's Land from the house of Byredo. Gorgeous fragrance, guys. It's a light rose fragrance. It's florally, but it has like a soft woodsy note to it. Very watery, soft amber. If you don't typically like rose fragrances, I feel like this one is a very people-pleasing rose fragrance if you don't typically like a rose fragrance, because this one, guys, honestly, it's so soft. The rose is not as green. It has a raspberry note in it as well, and amber, and it has Turkish rose. And so the combination of that, it just gives like this softness, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Rose of No Man's Land from the house of Byredo. And if you don't know, or are not, if you're not familiar with the house of Byredo, they typically, their scents are pretty soft. It's not beast mode, right? And it's just perfect for spring. Get your nose on this one, Rose of No Man's Land. Next is, I think, maybe my favorite fragrance from the house so far that I've tried. And this is none other than Bal d'Afrique. Guys, oh, this is such a gorgeous scent. Perfect for this time of year. It's citrusy, aromatic, a little spicy but fresh. If you like Aventis For Her, you will love this fragrance. It is so gorgeous. If you like Musk Therapy, you most likely will like this fragrance as well. Like I said, it's citrusy, it's aromatic, it has a little bit of spiciness to it, but not too much. Absolutely stunning. It starts out really bright and effervescent. It has lemon in the opening, as well as bergamot and African orange flower, and so it just gets like this really great brightness. This one, guys, is also a mood elevator. This is a fragrance, if you're in a bad mood, put this on, and I'm telling you, it's gonna change your whole mood because it's so pretty. It's such a gorgeous fragrance. It's a light fragrance. Their fragrances, guys, is not beast mode. It's gonna give you at least a 5-hour, 6-hour span of wear, and it is just so beautiful. I love to wear this one in the spring, the fall, even the summer, because it's just so light, and it has this freshness to it. So get your nose on this one, Bal d'Afrique, if you haven't checked it out as yet. The next one, guys, is from the house of Sillage, and this one honestly is one of my favorite fragrances as far as a sweeter, more citrusy, fruitier fragrance. And this one is none other than Haut's Bijou. This fragrance, guys, it's so gorgeous. It's a perfect springtime fragrance. Perfect springtime fragrance. Perfect for a vacation. It's giving you all the vibes as far as, fruity, as well as fresh. It's sweet, a little florally, absolutely stunning fragrance. Guys, this fragrance, the main notes that you get in this, I get the grapefruit, but there's also mango, and it has some iris, vanilla, and amber and cedar as well. So it's a beautiful, gorgeous blend, guys. This is one of my, this one I prefer over Passion de l'Amour. But Passion de l'Amour, that's a more, I would say that's for a different occasion. That's a more formal occasion, right? and that one's a little bit heavier as well. This one, it's a lighter, just brighter fragrance. This one, another mood elevator, guys. Get your nose on this one, Haute Bijou. If you have not smelled this one from the House of Sillage. And they're always having some kind of discount, guys, so check them out, House of Sillage, and try this one out. I feel like this one is one of the more people-pleasing scents from the house, Haute Bijou from the House of Sillage. The next one, guys, I'm gonna go back to the House of Initio. Y'all know I love the House of Initio, guys. And this one is an OG as well in the fragrance community. It's none other than Rehab. It looks just like the Musk Therapy because it's, you know, the white bottle, but this one is silver and Musk Therapy is gold. So I don't know if you can see, but gold and then silver. But Rehab, guys, so it's a little woodsy, but it has this softness to it from the sandalwood. There's also some patchouli, and it's powdery on the dry down. This one, guys, is gonna give you a good lasting time. This one lasts a little bit long. The longevity on this one is really good. You know, if you know Initio fragrances, you know that they have no issues when it comes to performance. And Rehab is definitely one of them that's gonna last you. It's aromatic, there's lavender, it's a little powdery on the dry down. It's fresh, it's citrusy. The top notes in this one, guys, I'm gonna give you the notes because I don't typically discuss this one, but there's lavender, like I mentioned previously, there's some bergamot, there's sandalwood in the base, musk, gaiac wood, and it also has some cedar, patchouli, and vetiver. Great fragrance, guys. This one, I would say it's more of a fragrance that I would wear to like a more formal setting, but definitely could be appropriate for brunch as well. Absolutely beautiful fragrance, guys. Get your nose on it. If you haven't, Rehab from the House of Initio. The next fragrance, guys, is from the House of Mise en Serre, and I have two fragrances from this house. The first one I purchased was Rose Excellente, but this one is absolutely my favorite, guys. This is a newer acquisition, but I've known of the fragrance for a while now. This one is For Your Love. And guys, this is like, it smells like the name. It's soft, but it definitely has great lasting power, you know, great longevity. It'll give you at least a good 6-7 hours. I wore this one out when I went to dinner with my kids, and a few ladies came by, asked me to take their pictures for them, right? And then when I was about to leave, she was like, "Oh, what are you wearing?" And I'm like, "Oh, my fragrance." And she's like, "Yes." She's like, "It smells so beautiful." But guys, I'm about to give you a combo on this for this one as well, like a layering combo in a few minutes. But this, guys, it smells like love. It's so beautiful. It's soft. It's a little ambery, a little fruity, a little sweet. It smells like pure love, guys. It's so good. It's a little musky as well as powdery on the dry down. I'm going to give you the notes for this because, like I said, it's a newer one to my channel. So I'm going to give you guys what the composition of this fragrance is. It has raspberry, it has musk, and ambergris in the mid, patchouli, and benzoin in the base. Guys, so beautiful. Like this one, people pleasing. I cannot fathom someone not liking this fragrance. It's so beautiful, guys. So when I went out, I wore it with Givenchy Leon fire combination. I wore this one yesterday, the combo yesterday. My friend came in my car and she was like, "Ooh, what is that smell? You smell good." And I had it in my bag and I showed her the combo that I was wearing. She was like, "Girl, that's fire." Beautiful fragrance, guys. Get your nose on this. Mise en Serre, For Your Love. Like, if I'm going on date night, this right here. But layer it with this because you know how fire this fragrance is, right? Stunning, stunning. If you guys have this fragrance, leave me a note and tell me, try the combo with the Givenchy Leontardite and let me know what you think. The next one, guys, is from the house of Memo, and this is the very first, I think this was my second fragrance from the house. Granada was my very first fragrance, and this one was my second fragrance from the house, and it's such a beautiful fragrance for this time of year. It's none other than Tamarindo, guys. Beautiful fragrance. It's sweet, it's fruity, it's warm, spicy, a little citrusy. This one, guys, I'm gonna give you the notes as well because I don't speak of it much. I haven't speak of it much recently. So this one has some bergamot, it's got some mandarin orange, and that's what gives it to me like this, a little bit of a sexy vibe to it. It has some cardamom as well as pineapple, jasmine, tuberose, the ylang-ylang. It has all this goodness, y'all. Patchouli, benzoin in the base, beautiful fragrance. Tamarindo from the house of Memo. Guys, this is a vacation stunner. Like, you're going on a vacation, this one is a must. You have to bring this one. To me, it has like this coconut essence to it. Like, if you like those kind of fragrances, this would be a good one to check out. Tamarindo from the house of Memo. So guys, last but certainly not least, from the house of Xerjoff, and this one is Dima Bianca. You have heard me speak about this fragrance before. I believe I have a separate video as well, but it's a beautiful, soft fragrance for this time of year. It has a kumquat note that's just so captivating, guys. It is powdery. It has the vanilla note in it. It is a little musky. Some of the notes in this one, guys, there is, like I mentioned, the kumquat note. There's lime. There is lilac, so it's a little powdery, as well as iris. And it has lily of the valley. I mentioned the vanilla, as well as some white musk, sandalwood, and cedar. Beautiful composition. You definitely, for me, the main note that sticks out is that kumquat note. And it's very distinctive, beautiful, soft fragrance, very elegant. It's not beast mode, guys, so this one definitely is perfect for spring because it gets a little bit lost, especially with winter. And if if you have a lot of clothes on, it'll get a little bit lost with all that layering that we do. But this gorgeous scent, get your nose on it if you haven't already. And guys, this is the end of the video. Let me know what your faves are and let me know what you're rocking this spring. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and like, share, and subscribe and get us to 1,000, okay? Until next time, see you.